Would you like to know 5 simple ways to become instantly more attractive? Yes, who would not want that, right? No, if you're already extremely attractive and you know it, still keep watching, because who wouldn't want to be more attractive? And if you think that you're a total ugly loser person that no one will want to date and be with, keep watching, because you definitely want to become more attractive. And here's the good news, is it requires no massive plastic surgery. So let's get into these in just a second. If you're enjoying these videos, click the subscribe down below in the little bell notification icon so you can watch these videos as they come out. And check out my ebook, 5 Steps to Unleash Your Inner Confidence. Absolutely free. You can get that at my website by clicking down below in the description and going right there, entering your email. I send it to you with a bunch of training videos and a ton of other stuff, all for free, because my mission is to help you become radically more confident. So how do we become more attractive without changing your face? Or maybe you're like, yeah, but I gotta lose 80 pounds, then I'll be more attractive. I gotta get bigger biceps if you're a man, bigger chest. If you're a woman, you're like, I gotta be more slender. I gotta have my hair in a different way, or whatever it is, right? We have all our ideas about what we think the external things that we need to manipulate to become more attractive. And no, because there is so much you can do right now to instantly become more attractive. Let's talk about what they are. Number 1, choose confidence. You gotta choose confidence. I mean, this is something that we don't think we have a choice over. We're like, no, I feel anxious, so I'm pretty anxious. I feel unworthy, so I'm pretty unworthy. It's like, no, you got to get control. And that's why I mentioned that ebook. So you learn how to do that. Remember, confidence is a skill. So every morning we have to wake up and we have to choose confidence. I'm going to choose to believe in myself. I'm going to choose to be on my own side. I'm going to choose to move with confidence, to act with confidence, to live with confidence. And that might seem kind of like a no-brainer, but you'd be amazed at how much we're waking up and we're just like hoping that we feel that way. Instead of having a habit when we first wake up in the morning, and watch some of my previous videos to discover one for yourself. Like I have one called How to Have Confidence Every Day. But what's your morning to get control of your confidence? Learn from those ebooks the steps to do, to practice, to build your confidence. And then every single day choose confidence. Because look, confidence is sexy. Confidence is attractive. Let me just give you a little demo. Let's say I'm moving around. Before I even approach that person I'm attracted to, I'm just moving around the world and I'm like this. Okay, notice that posture. I'm slumped down, head is down. I'm not very good is what I'm thinking to myself. Versus this, right? I'm awesome. What I was saying to myself in my head there was I'm awesome. So it puts a little smile on my face. My shoulders are back. I'm looking around. And this is just me standing in front of a camera. What if I was walking around? What if I was moving? What if I was talking to people? That would translate through everything and instantly makes you a lot more attractive. So number 1 is choose confidence. Number 2, own your value. Own your value. Right now, you are probably consistently dismissing your value. You're looking for the ways that you're not enough. You're discounting your strengths, your qualities, your attributes, your gifts, what you have to offer, and you're comparing and saying, well, they have more of that, and they look better in that way, and they have this, and I don't have that. And then you feel like you have nothing, which is the worst way to approach someone. It's the worst way. Of course you don't feel attractive if you're telling yourself you're not attractive. Own your value. What do you love about yourself? What's good about your qualities, your characteristics, your personality? A question that I love to ask people at my dating and relationship event is, why would someone be lucky to be in a relationship with you? If you can't answer that question, it's going to be hard to feel attractive. Why would someone be lucky to be in a relationship with you? So that's number 2, is own your value. Number 3 is to approach. It becomes a lot easier when you're choosing confidence and you're owning your value. Then you approach. You move towards the people. Not just the people that you're attracted to, move towards people in general, right? But part of it is the people that you're attracted to. So you move towards, you say hi, you engage, you practice your social fitness, you build that muscle. You do something like friendly greetings so you can start to do that stuff more often. And then you actually engage with the people. It doesn't mean you ask everyone out all the time. You might not ask them out at all, but you're just like, I talk to you. I talk to people that I'm attracted to. It's not like you're some a class of people, elite class that's above me, and I'm not worthy of you. Like, I talk to you like everyone else. And I talk to people, I engage with people. So that's number 3, is to approach rather than waiting and holding back and hiding and hoping, I hope they come talk to me. Look, they're probably not, right? So you approach them, and guess what that does? That makes you way more attractive to other people because you're engaged. In fact, that's the 4th one. As you approach people, as you interact with people, be engaged and curious. Engaged and curious is probably one of the best ways to become attractive to people. And this is known way back when Dale Carnegie was writing his books on how to win friends and influence people. But if you're talking to someone and you're very curious about them, that tends to make them more, they like you more, basically. You're more attractive to them. Like, not just emotionally, but also physically, they might be more attractive. You might be more attractive to them if you're able to be engaged and curious. So you're finding out about them, you're asking them questions, you're really fundamentally curious about who is this person, what makes them tick, what are they interested in, what do they think about, what do they focus on, what do they like, what do they dislike, who are they? That's a key thing to become instantly a lot more attractive. And it's so easy, you can absolutely do this just by guiding your focus out of who am I to talk to them, oh my God, I don't look like that. When you're no longer doing that, you're just naturally a lot more curious about who's in front of you. And the fifth and final way to become more attractive instantly is to turn down your filters. So sometimes when people are doing the fourth thing and they're being engaged and curious, they're being very nicey. So they're like, oh, tell me more about your family vacation. Oh, neat. And then what did you do? Oh my God, that sounds so fun, right? And yeah, you're engaged and curious, but you're just so bland. You're not being you. What you're doing is you have a lot of filters up. So number 5 is you got to turn your filters down. Turn those filters down and just be more of you. How are you with your friends? How are you with your partner when you're relaxed? How are you with your dog or your cat? How are you with family? If you're totally relaxed around certain family members, sometimes it's the opposite, people's families. But if you're relaxed around a sibling or something, like your best friend, what do you say? What kind of jokes do you make? What kind of comments do you make? So then when someone's telling you about their family vacation, you can be warm and engaged and interested and curious about that. But instead of saying, oh my God, and tell me more, they talk about they rented a cabin or something like that. And you're like, rented a cabin? Wow, like out in the woods? And they're like, yeah, out in the woods. Like, did you just bring all the food and everything you needed? And they're like, yeah. Or you ask them questions about what you're most interested in about that cabin. You interrupt them, or I don't know, sometimes recently I was talking to someone, and itching my eyeball. And they were talking about, they went to a cabin with a friend of theirs, and there was other couples there, right? It's like a couple other couples and them and a friend. And the first thing that popped into my head was like, a lot of couples, friend in a cabin, and it was a friend of the opposite sex. I was like, so the first thing that came to my head, I'm smiling as I said it, was like, did they hook up? That was the first thing that came through my mind. So guess what I said? I'm talking to this person. I don't know them super well. I mean, we met maybe once before. And I was like, oh, cabin in the woods. Did you guys hook up? And that person laughed, right? And all of a sudden the conversation was way more interesting and engaging. So this is getting into a bit of conversation mastery. If you want to learn how to master that even more, then you got to check out Confidence University. Conversation Mastery is a course within there. But turning those filters down makes you a better conversationalist, and it makes you more attractive. So what are the 5 ways to instantly become more attractive without taking off your face off and putting a new face on? Pick John Travolta if you're gonna, which face you want. It's too sexy. All right, so choose confidence is number 1. Own your value is number 2. Approach consistently other people, number 3. Be engaged and curious is number 4. And number 5 is turn down your what? Turn down your filters. Awesome. So turn down those filters right now and share in the comments below what you're finding most interesting, what engaging, what ahas and takeaways you're having. And until we speak again, may you have the courage to be who you are and to know on a deep level that you're awesome. I'll talk to you soon.